It's happening.
It's happening!
It's happening.
Hey dude, it's happening. It's happening.
It's happening.
Hello?
It's happening.
Hey, what's up? It's happening.
It's happening.
Hello? It's happening. It's happening.
Right there. Looks perfect. Looking good.
Oh my god! It's happening!
We must find survivors of the Chud. Wait. Hold on, I'm getting a call. My happenings guy called. Something's finally happening.
What is up, guys? Spooky Guy 444 here, and today we're going to be going over the Morse costumes, Spirit
Halloween, Rose, Happy Toys, Jenny.
Sunstar. Hello?
Hey, Mason, is this you? Stop clowning around. You already know what's going on, man.
It's happening. It's happening.
Bro, what are you doing in here? It's happening. What is going on, guys? Spooky Guy 444 here, coming at you with a brand spanking new reaction to Spirit Halloween's first reveal drop trailer bam of 2025. We have been waiting a little bit longer than a lot of us were anticipating for this drop, whether it just be from them wanting to always change their schedule, whether it be from the past issues with the tariff conflicts, but now it is finally here and we are finally beginning a rollout for the upcoming 2025 season. And Spirit, at the time of recording this, I'm recording this before any sort of trailer comes out. There are 5 new animatronics, and I'm also going to be talking a little bit about some of the leaks that have come out as well. And then if more does come out, I will be talking about it in this video as well, but that is to be determined, obviously. It finally happened. I'm Spooky Guy 444, and let's get right into the review, reaction, thoughts of Spirit Halloween 2025 so far. Obviously, I want to get the worst of the worst out of the way. I just need to express all my emotions in one sitting, and I just need to scream my lungs out at Two-Faced Teddy. Two-Faced Teddy, honestly, might be the worst thing Spirit Halloween has ever sold. I can't believe there are people that justify this thing's existence just because it's $130. It's CCL's spare parts bin. And if you don't believe me, it's got Pennywise's hands painted black. It's got Henry Hustle's shoes. It's got a random jumpsuit. I don't even need to say who the head is. You know whose head that is. You made this prop. Okay, wait. Get this. The parts description. Are you ready? You know what the head's made of? Latex. You made this head 2 years ago, and it was plastic. Why is it latex? I am praying, I really not, because I can't stand this thing either way, that this is an error or something, and they're not this dense. There's no way that you sat there, approved this thing, and said, before we put it in production, you need to make this plastic head latex. What? can't do it. I can't. This thing is terrible. The audio sucks. It's so lazy. And you can't use the excuse for budget. Do you know who else does budget stuff? Lowe's. And you know what their budget items are? The Nightmare Spectre. The Nightmare Spectre, $100. The Nightmare Spectre, the bell ringing ghost, is $100. Do you know what Home Depot has? Soul Slasher. He's $130 now. Whatever. Still, that's a great price. Soul Slasher, outdoor rated, 2 animations, looks great. What is this thing? Dude, I hate it so much. I gotta stop. Coming up next is something that's not good either. This thing also is very bad. This is the Night Owl. It's a giant skeleton owl, I guess. I don't know, to be completely honest with you. I think the concept is there. A giant monster owl sounds pretty spanking cool, if I did say so myself. However, the execution is awful. I believe this thing is seasonal visions somehow. It's got Wanda Webworth's legs. The wings, I think, are the worst part. It's very big. Like, this thing, I think, to the top of the wings is 6 feet tall. So it's a very big prop. So you would think that something that big would be outdoor rated, right? Right, it would be outdoor rated. You are stupid! It's indoor use only. Yeah, I really hate this thing too, but just my pure, honest love for Two-Face Teddy kind of just waters it down a lot. Like, I hate this thing too, you know. It's bad. It looks like one of those cheap, like, Joann's, At Home, Walmart seasoned skeleton pet owls, but just like supersized. I don't like it at all. I really do not like it. All right, now I got all that out of the way, we're gonna talk about the returning flashback that has been revealed so far, and that is Electrified Corpse. Now, he's not one I've ever been a huge fan of, and if it wasn't for the context of the theme, I would think that this is a really useless return. However, I can't sit there and deny that, like, this makes perfect sense for a Subway theme. Like, let's be serious. You know, would I rather have Smoldering Zombie as a callback to Station Z? Yes. But am I mad about Electrified Corpse? Not necessarily. Like, he's never been a bad prop to me. I think he's fine. I think if you're a fan of him, go ahead. And he's actually cheaper, I believe, if not the same price from what he was back in 2016, 2017, which I think is also very, very cool. He's fine. I don't know. I wouldn't get him, but he's respectable. He's passable. I think if you buy him today or tomorrow, whenever this stuff comes out, it is out now. Whenever you decide to order it, whenever you get it, you know what? More power to you. I respect it. I'm not gonna knock your hustle, Big Hoss. Coming up next, we have Valick. Valick is one that I'm kind of disappointed about as well. Valick, my issues with Valick are just, it looks fantastic. Like, I really like how this thing looks. Like, it looks great. I think they did a great job bringing the character from the Conjuring universe to life. And the audio, I really like the audio too. I think the screaming and the throat choir, and then there's something else that plays in the background. I can't quite remember off the back of my head, but it sounds really nice. Like, I love their audio. Audio's great. The jump scare from the video, this could change whenever people get it. It looks like it pops out like an inch. It looks very, very underwhelming, I guess is the word. Another thing is, I like the prayer stance, and I like that it jumps out of that. I think this thing has a lot of potential, and I'm really hoping that it's just the video that doesn't do the jump scare justice, because I think that it could be really, really cool if done right. And especially, like, I don't get how it only pops out that far in the video when, like, dude, it has, like, a whole swiggle-majiggle in the back, and it's, like, huge, and it's weird. I don't know. But either way, yeah, I want to like it, but I think I want to wait for people to get this one in person to really, like, give my final thoughts. And now for the final one, as of now recording, that's an official release that we are seeing publicly. This is the Mutant Sewer Rat. And honestly, I'd have to say that he is my favorite from this drop, but he is not without flaws. There is a very overarching problem with this item, and that is actually the structural quality. I think that you know, people don't quite understand. I've seen a lot of complaints about the height. 4 feet tall. Oh, that's short. That's short. That's so small. I don't think you understand. That's how big he is. Like, this thing's going to be very proportionately large. And I think that people are going to be very surprised by the size when they get it. However, being it's that big, actually, and it has a single pole going up its butt, is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Why does it not have actual leg poles? It has one single pole down the middle. Why? What was your idea there? Mind-boggling decisions at Spirit Halloween this season. This drop is a horrible first impression, like genuinely awful. And it sucks because I was really hoping to be excited for Spirit this year. But now I want to get into a little bit of leaks as of now. At the time of recording, these have not been officially posted anywhere yet. So the first things first, we're actually going to get out of the way, is Sinister Strawman. It's a very bad photo. Can't really make anything out. But I will say that I think it could be potentially my favorite, as long as they don't really mess up the audio of like the Mr. Dark Scissor Mech line. It's something I gotta see more of, obviously, but I don't know. Not really a huge fan of it at this photo, but I think when we get better photos and a video and whatnot, I think it could jump up my list a little bit and maybe even my wish list. We'll see. We'll see. The next one I want to talk about is Lantern Keeper. I'm not gonna lie, Lantern Keeper is my favorite thing that we have seen thus far. I actually really like the look of this guy. I love the little lantern he holds, and I love the shushing stance that he has. He looks like this little cute pumpkin gremlin thing. And I love those type of characters. I think it's really cool. I think this guy honestly has potential to be a favorite of the year. Just gotta see what it does, what he says and whatnot, but just going off this photo, I really like the look, I really like the stance. And I think he's got the most potential out of anything we've seen so far. Now, I've saved the most random one for last. The giant young he from Squid Game. There's a young he animatronic from the hit TV show on Netflix, Squid Game Season 3, out now. Like, it's fine. If you're a fan of the show, that's great. Why? What? Why? Why is this in a Halloween store? All I gotta say is, from these first impressions, I am very disappointed. I am. I will not, I shan't tell a lie. This is not what I was hoping it would be. I thought 2024 was like a 6, 7 out of 10 year. I think it had some absolute highlights, but a lot of really mid. And then 2023, I think, is still honestly my favorite Spirit year of all time, just looking back on it. But this is not a good first impression. I'm hoping that at the time of recording, like I said, I gotta keep saying that, second impressions, that this does turn out better, because I want them to be better. Like, I love this company. It may be a part of me, who I am today. And that's never something that I can truly ever let go. That's why I have so much stuff from them. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Spooky Guy 444, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.